Good Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're at work, I am so sorry for you today. I have been off for yesterday and today. Ooh, Mountain Dew, act like John Cena. But yeah, been off work past 2 days. Today's the second day. Gotta go back at it, selling boats tomorrow, putting up good Carhartt gear. You know what I mean? Hanging out with the best shoe repairman in East Tennessee, Mr. Mike. Come to Wiseman's, check us out. We got what you need. But no, if you're not out in this beautiful, beautiful East Tennessee weather, you are having a bad day. It's like you probably have your sheets at your office in the bathroom already tied up to the water pipes, ready to go, ready to do it. You know what I mean? And coming up, it's March Madness, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't get excited for March Madness, you are not an American. Because it don't matter if your team is called Drexler or if your team's called the Tennessee Mother Loving Volunteers. You still have shots of winning games. And you just it's who puts the slipper on. Who gets to be the Cinderella underdog that everybody pulls for, like Loretta of Chicago, and that old lady that's in that wheelchair will be on the NCAA Today Inside Scoop story. Tell it all about the old lady ain't dead yet. Yeah, because last time, like, she ain't been there in like 90 some years, and now they're back. So yeah, she's gonna be hollering and preaching and praying and taking them to what they go, the Elite Eight that year or whatever. But no, we're just sitting out here fishing on the, I keep wanting to say, I get these little lakes mixed up here at the house. It's Boone Lake, I believe. I think Boone's in the woods and Watauga is where I'm at maybe. But yeah, like, I can't wait to see Iona and Rick Pitino beat Alabama. You know what I mean? That's going to end up being one of them games, because Rick Pitino's that coach. You know what I mean? Like, Rick Pitino is a good coach, and the last time Alabama won an SEC title and had to beat out LSU in the SEC title to win it, they ended up seeing Providence in the NCAA tournament first, and guess who was the coach of Providence? Yes, sir, you're right. Mr. Rick Pitino was coach. Mr. Rick Pitino was coach of the Providence, whatever they call it. They look like Death on Family Guy. You know what I mean? That Death dude, when Death's coming, he walks around or whatever. That's what they look like. I don't even know the name of them, and if I don't know the name of them, that's pretty damn hard. I hope I don't catch no tree bass today. I'd like to catch some trouser trout, though. Trouser trout's always good to have. We're just going to reel it in here a little bit and see what tallywhacker comes out of it. You know what I mean? Old trouser trouting. We're setting trouser trout baits. That's what we're doing. Like these frogs, some of these baits I got, some of these frogs and stuff, it's just so crazy. It's like cheating is what it's like. It's like cheating. But no, this is what I'm using. I'm cheating. I'm using a little minnow bait. Yeah, minnow bait, I said. It's about the size of my you-know-what. But that's alright. I'd cut both of my you-know-whats off for one of them brand new Corvettes. And if y'all have not seen them brand new Stingray Corvettes, oh my lord. You better go just get a picture of them, because none of us will ever have one unless Shorty makes it in comedy, which from the look of the viewers on Instagram, it don't look like I'm 100,000 strong. You know what I mean? But we love having who's on here. We thank you so much, and I forgot to tell you. Or on Facebook. I'm sorry, but I forgot to tell you on Instagram. I am at 614 followers. Yes, sir, I am. I am proud of that. Every 100's another 100 that Shorty gets that makes him smile, because guess what? That's 614 more probably than you got. But some of y'all probably got more than me. I ain't hating. I'm just happy with what I got. I'm just happy with what I got. You know what I mean? If I catch a fish today, you know what I'm gonna sing to it? Give me that filet of fish. Give me that fish. Give me that filet of fish. Give me that fish. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna sing to it if I catch me a fish today. But everybody always says, everybody's always like, Shorty, shut up. You can't fish and talk. You can't fish and talk. Well, until somebody shows me one of them fish out there that's got ears the size of Dumbo or even ears of tile, then maybe I might hush a little bit. But you're never gonna get me shut up. The only time I really shut up is tripping mushrooms. Because I just want to sit and be in my own little body buzz world and just look at the pretty colors. Yeah, I remember back in the day, Wesley Moore, R.I.P. to you, Wesley. You was a great buddy of mine. I miss you, homeboy. But me and him and Sean Gardner was tripping mushrooms for the first time ever. And back here, we used to go from Irwin to Johnson City to the bowling alley and go cosmic bowling and think we was cool. So we tripped some mushrooms. They just like it. We called a half a nickel back then. Y'all don't know what it's a half a nickel back then. Is all I can tell you. But what it is, we got over there in cosmic bowling, was having a great time. You know what I mean? Fucking having that body buzz where you felt like you was in some kind of 1970s hippie party at Woodstock. Oh man, we felt good that night. But anyway, we get coming back on the interstate, and at Okolona exit, you can stop at the exit getting off the off ramp, and you'll roll back up it. Literally, it's a true story. You'll roll back up it. It's crazy as can be. Anyway, we thought we was going to do that, but we get off the Unicoi exit. We sat there in my buddy's Ford. It was a Ford Taurus. It was a rent-a-car because he got rear-ended in his other car about 3 days before this. Anyway, we sitting there, and I swear to God, Wesley was like, "God damn it, Shorty, this ain't right. I ain't goddamn rolling one fucking bit. I'm not rolling one fucking bit, Shorty. This ain't right." And I was like, "Wesley, I think we're at Unicoi, buddy. We're not at Oklahoma." He's like, "God damn it, Shorty. God damn it, Shorty." So he's got the radio. He cranks the radio up, and it's that song, "Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty." Dude, he fucking gassed it going across through there and getting on the Unicoi exit right there going towards Irwin. He hit the interstate wide effing open, dude. We was getting 60, 70. When we hit 80 miles an hour, dude, I was like, "Look, deer." And there was a couple deer standing on the side of the road. And when we turned right back around, dude, one come through the windshield. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not lying. That deer hit the windshield so hard, its neck hit the side of the door, and we had to kick the passenger door just to get the fucking car door open. Horn blowing, shit going crazy, because I was sitting in the middle of the seat. You know what I mean? Then Sean had shotgun, Wesley was driving, and Shorty up there, because I had to be in the conversation. You know I had to be in the conversation. Rear view mirror busts my mouth, like literally busts my lip and everything. It's tripping out, and the first thing I say when Wesley stops, I'm like, "Do not get out whatsoever." I was like, "It'll whoop our ass." I was like, "It is gonna eat us. Whatever we just hit is pissed. Do not get out of the car." Wesley's like, "God damn it, Shorty, it's a fucking deer. It's probably fucking dead by now. Just get out." He convinced me to get out of the car because I kept calling me a pussy, and I was getting scared, and I was like, "I'm going to get out of the car just because I don't want to sit here if deer dude wants to come back and kick my ass while they're outside of the car." So I got out and followed them. Could not find the deer whatsoever. So we have to go and drive all the way to the North Carolina state line to get that horn to stop blowing, because we didn't know no better. I was 14 years old, 15 years old at the most. Didn't know how to take a horn apart to get it to quit blowing like that, quit blowing like your mother. But by God, we got that done. And then we took Sean home, and me and Wesley had to go back to my house because he was supposed to be staying all night with me, is what he told his parents. Anyway, I called Dad, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad," I was like, "God damn it," I was like, "we fucking hit a deer on the interstate going 80. I was like, "It's totaled Wesley's car," because he had to hold his head out the window like Ace Ventura driving home. Literally at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning in the Irwin. And Dad was like, "Did you get the goddamn deer, or did you leave it in the effing road?" And I was like, "We didn't find the deer. We didn't find it whatsoever." He's like, "Well, when the law comes," he says, "I'm not here." He said, "Yeah, if they ask where I'm at, tell them I'm in Gatlinburg." I was like, "All right, whatever." So Wesley has to call his mom, and his mom was pissed. I'm talking pissed. "You pow, 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 pow." Wesley's mom didn't cuss, you know what I mean? So she beating the shit out of him, you know what I mean? Hollering this, and me sitting over there on my brick wall underneath my deck that Dad had built when I lived at Old Farm with my daddy. And I'd be a son bitch when the law got there. I kept just sitting there not saying a word, quiet as a mouse in church house. But anyway, dude asked me, he said, what kind of deer did you hit there, Mr. Rice? And I was like, I believe it was Bambi's daddy. I said, because it sure as hell wasn't Bambi. Because the whole windshield was busted. The whole side of the door over here on the pasture side was dented in. And the top of the roof was dented in. They ended up totaling the car out. I don't understand why, and I don't know why, but guess what? That's one of them stories that Shorty's got, that Shorty's lived, and Shorty's done, and Shorty's telling all about it now. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a good, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday off. Hear me? Stay corona free. Tell everybody about me. Come to Wiseman's, buy you some boots. Cheap ass. If you can't buy boots, you ain't cool. You ain't real. You ain't even worth being on TikTok.